Nathan Drake is set to grace the movie screens again in Uncharted 2, but Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg's adventure movie needs to fix one major problem if the sequel is to succeed. The Uncharted franchise of movies is based on a video game series of the same name. Holland plays the main character of the games, Nathan Drake, while Wahlberg plays his older partner and friend, Victor "Sully" Sullivan. Several fans of the games, though, thought the movie didn't live up to its source material, and the upcoming Uncharted 2 movie will need to fix one of the main reasons for that opinion. The first Uncharted movie was a fairly large box office success, as it made over $400 million in revenue, via Box Office Mojo. Despite its financial success and large amounts of viewers who enjoyed the film, though, Uncharted fared much worse with critics. It garnered just 40% on Rotten Tomatoes, and many critics called it a lackluster imitation of other adventure movies. Despite the conflicting receptions from critics and audiences, Sony confirmed Uncharted 2 is in development. Wahlberg is already fixing one Uncharted mistake, but Uncharted 2 still has a much bigger problem to deal with. Uncharted 2 needs to bring more emotional depth with Nathan and Sully's bond. Tom Holland as Nathan Drake from Uncharted custom image by Yider Chacon. One of the main critiques of the first Uncharted movie was that it was bland and lacked real emotional depth. That was a major disappointment, considering how emotionally rich the Uncharted games are. Uncharted failed to live up to the games in that regard, but that luckily also gives Uncharted 2 a chance to succeed where its predecessor failed. The movie depicted Nathan and Sully's first adventure together, but in the games, they had been friends for years already by the time players first met them in Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. There was also a much wider age gap when Nathan and Sully first met in the games, which made their relationship very different from the one shown in the movie. The games showed that Nathan and Sully were essentially a father and son to each other, and while they were quite funny together, they also shared several very sincere moments. The Uncharted games also only showed Nathan and Sully at the beginning of their relationship after 2 full games of getting to know them. Moviegoers, however, met them before they grew close, which resulted in Holland and Wahlberg not feeling as compelling as their virtual counterparts. Nathan and Sully's father-slash-son relationship could improve the Uncharted movies. If Uncharted 2 follows Nathan and Sully's relationship from the games more closely, it might be able to fix the first movie's rating with critics. A big problem with the first Uncharted was that Nathan and Sully were almost constantly bickering. Their dynamic was funny, but their relationship really wasn't anything special, and Sully's decision to abandon the gold and save Nathan didn't have a lot of emotional weight behind it. Giving them the game's father-son dynamic would help make Nathan and Sully a more endearing pairing, and lend Uncharted 2 the emotional core Uncharted lacked. Uncharted 2 has quite a tall task ahead of it after Uncharted's failure with critics, but it also has so many opportunities. Many critics and viewers are likely underestimating Uncharted 2 already, which means that if it can fix the critiques of the first movie, it could be a very surprising hit. With Nathan and Sully's father-son bond driving the movie's emotional plot, Uncharted 2 could have the depth it needs to do just that. If Uncharted 2 can make Holland and Wahlberg even half as compelling as Nathan and Sully were in the games, it could be a very big improvement for the franchise.